Hey, what's up guys, Rainbow6Siege here, and just this weekend, there's been yet more DLC leaked info for the upcoming Hong Kong operation in Rainbow6Siege. It's been quite a substantial leak as well. Now, before we get started, if you're not familiar with the previous DLC leaks, you can watch my previous video on those by clicking the link in the video description, or the I in the top right hand corner of this video. Now, the leak itself has arisen again in the form of community members doing some skillful digging into the files of the technical test server's game volume. Now, often developers introduce placeholder file locations, sprites, or various information into a test volume of a game prior to their full appearance or even official announcement. So it's not unusual that the community members have dug up this information. Now, the screen grabs of these files present some new interesting information about what we can expect in the upcoming DLC. Now, first, there's another gadget listed under the name Fury_Patcher Launcher. Now, the exact details of this gadget are unknown, but based on previous gadgets such as Hibana's and the name Patcher Launcher combined with one of the game's biggest features of micro-destruction, this may have to do with a patch of a small hole in a wall, for example, that could be made by the attacking operators. So this would allow, in theory, for defenders to reseal small holes made by Hibana charges, for example, or by a glass shooting through a wall in order to be able to see through it. Now, some more detail has surfaced regarding some info in the prior patch as well. Now, the Concussion mine. The Concussion mine currently has no specific operator. That's to say it's not tied to specifically one operator. However, the Toxic mine, which was mentioned again in the previous video, was specific to Caltrop, which may suggest that the Concussion mine is available to multiple defenders, and we will see this gadget deployed like we saw the Impact Grenade, which was added originally to alleviate the prevalence of C4 and allowing for some new and interesting strategies. So a Concussion mine might be something we'll see on a few defenders. Now, the major scoop of this data mine is that of a new gadget, the Taser. That's right, a Taser. Implemented by law enforcement as a non-lethal alternative to a gun, the Taser allows targets to be temporarily incapacitated. Now, whether or not Rainbow Six will choose to implement this item as a down but not out form of attack, similar to Cavier's pistol, where you hit the person, they go down, but they're not killed right away. Now, Cavier's pistol obviously can fire multiple times, and you can kill them afterwards, but the initial headshot doesn't actually kill someone. Whether or not they'll do something like this is unclear. However, I feel its presence might go the way of the Taser in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, for example, where it's primarily a gimmick item, sort of used as a joke, and never really actually has a meaningful use. Now, additionally, in some of the screenshots, we see references to items such as Grenade Launcher Component, Slicer Launcher, and Bonfire Launcher, hinting towards the addition of a Grenade Launcher-esque item is massive, and considering that most Rainbow6Siege maps feature rather small rooms of engagement, an area of effect offered by a Grenade Launcher would massively impact the meta of the game. Additionally, some information has been found in regards to a, quote, tactical albatross. Now, details for this item are very vague, but the only known military implementation of a similar item is a large aerial drone. So perhaps we can expect something like a flying drone for the offense, perhaps on the new offensive operator, or implemented like the impact grenades again, where a few operators get this option. Now, the final leaked bit of information is either hugely important or incredibly silly, depending upon your view, and that's the addition of meme charms. Now, charms have been purely aesthetic aspect of customization, and that won't change, but the addition of more internet culture through memes is a small break from the usual references to in-game characters, holidays, countries, or other Ubisoft titles. It's important to remember that Ubisoft has yet to officially reveal details in regards to the new DLC other than its setting, which is Hong Kong, and it wouldn't surprise me if they added some silly files after the previous data mine leak to throw us off. However, all the additions seem well within the realm of reason and world that is portrayed in Rainbow6Siege. So tell me, what do you guys think? Would any of these additions be welcome, or would you completely dislike if some of these were actually added to the game? Do you think something like a Taser, although cool, is purely a gimmick and not all that impressive? Leave a comment down below with your thoughts on the recent leaks for the Rainbow6Siege DLC. As always, guys, leave a like if you liked the video, a dislike if you did not like the video, and remember to get subscribed for more content like this. I originally planned on releasing a bank map video today, but these leaks took a bit of precedence, so that'll be coming out tomorrow, so get subscribed if you want to watch that.